Kind of hear the humming of like whatever the neighbor's watching on the through the wall. I mean, I don't think it'll pick up on the mic. But,
you might tell me shut the fuck up.
I will, because I will say this: they had an article yesterday that was like, it said COVID can't be transmitted by having sex, which like might be true that you can't transmit it through like the way STDs are, but like you'd have to fuck without breathing on one another, which hard probably. But also it was funny because I was on a porn website this morning. One of the first thing that came up is this like homemade video where it's just like it's this girl like bent over on the bed, but she's wearing the COVID mask. And like I can't imagine it's not a coincidence. She's like, hell yeah, I'm back in business, baby. We just got to do it safe.
Just wear a mask, but no condom though. That shit sucks.
Yeah, I had to cut all the budget for AIDS testing for porn stars, but
we got N95 masks.
we got the good ones, $2 a pop. Actually, I'm looking because I bought a 2-pack for my thing on Halloween because my buddy throws a Halloween party, and my whole thing is every year I just put in the least effort like I wear a costume, but the least effort possible.
Mm.
And so I just bought like a pair of those masks like 2 years ago, maybe I think I just painted it black with a marker and then like put black gloves on. I'm just like, I'm Bane. Hello. I am Halloween's reckoning. Give me the candy. Like just half at like some people show up in like elaborate outfits because his girlfriend's a costume designer, so that she hangs out. Yeah, so like they're in like
it's her day to shine.
Yeah, oh, she loves it. She like.
Are you recorded?
Yeah, it's all going. The decorations are fucking like crazy.
Work on my pronunciation.
Do some of those diction exercises.
Oh yeah, you got one? Pull it out. I'll put it in my mouth.
Yeah, if like a dick will shun you.
Dick shun.
I needed the first half of that because I was thinking of that like, what is it like? Never make an assumption over your ass will hump you. Actually, no, I forget what it is.
What are you talking about?
There's some expression where it's like, never make an assumption because then an ass will hump and shun you. No. Oh no, it's don't ever assume anything or it'll make an ass of you and me. Sorry, I got it wrong.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
I like mine more. That's like an ass will hump and shun you.
I think that's the way to go. Some of the pillow talk my uncle used to tell me.
Just like him slightly opening the door to your bedroom, peering in. I heard someone made an assumption earlier. No, I didn't. We opened up strong.
Oh yeah.
Is every viewer already turning or listener already turning?
All right, now let's get some back. What do they want to hear about?
All right, I prepared.
You got anything?
I prepared a joke for this week. We'll see if it how it goes. So, actually, it's not really a joke. It's a premise.
It's hilarious. I love it.
I came up with this like at 4 a.m. last night, but like, so like Malcolm X, right? Mm-hmm. You know, the reason his name is X is because like he was born Malcolm Little, but he realized like that wasn't his ancestor's actual last name. It was just the name like the slave owner gave his ancestor. So he's
I just thought he couldn't finish the alphabet.
That's why it was a Malcolm Z.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's why it's Malcolm X, because it's like unknown. Like that X is always unknown quantity in algebra problems or whatever. I was thinking like how awesome it would be if like Neil deGrasse Tyson got on that shit.
I solved his name.
Well, he's like, I will no longer be Neil deGrasse Tyson. From now on, I'm going to be Neil deGrasse X minus 5 left parenthesis 3 plus 4 right parenthesis over the square. Like it's just some nerd ass man. Like it's X, but then some nerd ass.
He should just change his name, but just give himself a middle name. Cut. His middle name should be Cut. It'll be Neil Cut deGrasse. Tyson.
It's actually. Dude, I had an idea for a sketch like that. I think it was called like Mow the Lawn Tyson or something. So that's a better title for it. But like the Jizzle is a guy trying to mow his lawn, and like Neil deGrasse Tyson is there, and he's like, the blade of grass, the most beautiful thing, and like basically it escalates to like the guy like opens his backyard, and Neil deGrasse Tyson just like dug a hole and ripped up all his piping, and water shooting everywhere, and he's like, irrigation, the great miracle. Like, he's just torn.
Fucking ruined my house.
Yeah, it would just be Neil deGrasse Tyson ruining this guy's house. So for whatever reason, Mow the Grass Tyson.
I ruined it or taught you something valuable. You're welcome. You didn't have to murder my wife to do that.
Yeah.
why she wouldn't let me in. I really had to use the restroom.
She wouldn't let me look at her back tattoo.
Oh, Neil cut the grass, Tyson.
Damn. All right, so you got some good ones here. Let's keep. I think
let's keep up that streak of comedy.
On the bus ride over, I do think I saw a guy discover a new fetish for a new fetish. I saw a guy discover a new fetish that he liked on the ride over. Because when I was getting on the 3 bus to come up here, there's this woman walking by, and she had her chin up, the way a rich guy would be illustrated in an old cartoon with chin up and being very haughty. And there was this well, behind her there was this black guy carrying some shopping bags. He's like, "Hey baby, why you got your chin up like that?" And she turns around, she goes, "Oh, I have a disability." And he goes, "Oh, I like it." That guy's gonna go home to Pornhub and type in
pump his disability.
Yeah, bitch with her chin up.
Oh hell yeah, baby, get that chin nice and ready for me.
Oh, I gotta turn that up.
That was the sound of me drinking holy water, as I am going to be baptized live here in about 12 seconds.
I mean, we could do that on an episode. Baptize you live.
Yep. I pledge my allegiance to General COVID.
Hold on, my computer keeps opening this stupid chat thing for some reason.
Discord?
Yeah, because
that's where you can find all the good streams now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Like if you're streaming UFC or whatever?
Yeah, they share them on there.
No shit.
Maybe I shouldn't have shared it. Not Dana White's going to listen to this.
Yeah, actually, I mean, we do talk a lot about MMA. You could be listening right now.
Dana White is our biggest listener.
I mean, listen, it's because we both said a couple of episodes ago, we both support Fight Island. I think that was the Pacquiao versus Diaz episode.
May 9th is the new Fight Island day. Actually, they're doing it in Fort Lauderdale first.
Because everything, I think they said everything's supposed to open up May 2nd, right?
Yeah,
so that'll be...
Fort Lauderdale. They're doing that epic-ass card still, though.
Oh, that's right, though. Oh, that's the same card?
Yeah, no Khabib, though. Khabib. They made it Gaethje Ferguson.
Why not? Did Khabib not want to do it, or because of Corona?
Ramadan after Corona.
Oh, that's... Yeah. I thought that was
number
December.
Number one bullshit.
Damn.
I think it's August. August, the Ramadan. You have to... Manny Pacquiao here. Gonna fight Khabib. Khabib is a good fighter. Khabib, your turn to talk. This is number one bullshit.
She's just on Norm Macdonald's podcast. Norm's like, I mean, I was asking about dinner. But...
That's what I think. If there's no video, I feel like we have that playfulness of doing different voices, right?
Yeah.
Which, I mean, even if we did have video, you can't do voices, but I don't know. I just think...
Because you never hear... That's what separates us from Rogan. Because we're probably the second biggest MMA podcast. I'd say Rogan's probably the biggest. And that's what separates us.
We are the best.
Yeah, we do funny voices. Dude, I've been getting in... it's funny, because I've been getting more into Rogan lately. I do it like you, where I was just watching on YouTube mostly. Mm-hmm. But, it's so funny, because I watched, 2 clips to listen to him talk about working out, and now all the ads on my YouTube videos are like...
You want to watch dudes work out? It's not even you. It's like, you like watching naked guys?
It's not even a question.
Here's a push-up challenge.
Do you want a kettlebell that reminds you of a man's balls? It's like truck nuts. Damn, I just came up with $1 billion idea.
Truck nuts?
Well, no, it's a kettlebell, but they're truck nuts. Those two demographics gotta overlap.
That'd be pretty cool. You could detach them. And then you
it's just a kettlebell in the shape of nuts, but somehow it has to balance, even though they're nuts.
Right, but what if you had a kettlebell that was shaped like nuts that you can also put on your truck, right? So it's you can use them as both.
Just rips the back off your bumper
just like a giant kettlebell hanging from... I'm sure that would probably ruin people's lives.
If you got because they sell 1 pound kettlebells, truck nuts must weigh around a pound. I don't know.
Well, the nuts in my truck, sir, weigh about 3 pounds. Because I'm all balls and no dick.
Oh, yeah, I'm kind of similar. I got low hangers, and then the penis is just
I was just kidding, Greg. I don't have a little dick. I got 4 medium-sized dicks.
Yeah, I can see them. The ones hanging on your wall from your previous podcast co-host. I never really thought about it. I never really pulled the thread out.
Why do you think I had you take this anesthesia dose? Do they dose you with anesthesia? They don't dose you with anesthesia. What do they do?
They inject because in the dentist it's a needle. Because I've never had surgery, but I've had dental shit. I've never had I've only experienced. No, yeah, it is. Because never mind. I had a cyst removed once in my ear, and put a needle in and jab.
Yeah,
all
that's
yeah.
local anesthetic. But like for you to go under, what do they use?
I think it's a gas, right? That's
So
what
they
it always
put a
is on
mask on?
TV. Yeah, I mean that's what it is on TV. I don't know if that's accurate.
No, I think they give you a sedative, and they like work with sedatives.
Mm.
Cause I remember when I had surgery for my transition, I got a they were just like count down from 100, and I was like 99. I was out.
You were like 99. Shit, what comes after that?
I'm sorry.
Like,
You start thinking really hard, you can't get knocked out. It's like, God damn it, this guy's fucking doing math now. Bring out a ruler and a protractor, and you're like, well, all right, let me tell you. I know it's 100, 99.
Count down from 100. You pull out your iPhone to like Google it. What comes
It's
before
not 13.
100?
Sir, we really need to put you 100.
Yeah.
Hold on. You asked me a very important question, and I'm going to answer it.
They're just like, wow, he's inhaling a lot of this stuff. It's them trying to do surgery on Chuck Liddell. He's just inhaling it all, but also can't do the math normally.
I told you this guy was fat. You got to give him a gorilla dose. Got to call animal veterinarian in and like, I guess that's redundant. Animal veterinarian.
Do you think like, because that was a little before I got into MMA, but like I've watched some videos. Like, do you think Chuck Liddell was a skilled fighter, or that he just had that layer of fat? Because it seemed like it was like Homer Simpson, like that extra.
No, he was for sure a skilled fighter.
Because it seemed like he would just let them punch him and then just punch the guy
but
back.
But I don't think he'd let people punch him. I think towards the end of his career, he definitely got knocked the fuck out after he was, over the hill. But I feel like in his prime, I feel like he wasn't getting hit.
Because I remember him from an Entourage episode.
Yeah, when he was
he's doing like the fake
punked.
Yeah, with like Jamie Kennedy.
Drama.
Damn, I might have to fire back up.
Some Entourage?
Maybe some Entourage. I was thinking because Jamie Kennedy, I think, was doing the punk show, and I might fire up Malibu's Most Wanted. I used to love that movie.
I did too.
Yeah, where like Taye Diggs and Anthony Anderson they're like Juilliard actors, and they're trying to play like gangsters, and they can't do it. Get on the floor. Like, damn.
You were indicating. Yeah. I was not indicating. I'm from the Pasadena Playhouse.
Yeah.
Dude, that's one of those things about all those like people who are actors, or us, right? Like, that's like the lowest on the totem pole of like returning, right? We're not essential, like actors and fucking comedians. Like, you could probably make an argument for comedy.
Comedy, well, because comedy's tied to like restaurants and shit. Because every comedy club is basically a bar, restaurant with like a stage. Like they serve food, they serve.
Well, I'm saying is, what if you argued that you need comedy now more than ever, right? As some sort of like therapy or some sort of social emotional help, right? Well, you can probably, write a thesis on that and get a.
No, you could absolutely. I don't know how many people would
get a fake degree in comedy science.
They absolutely probably have. I mean, UCB is closing. That's what made me think. That's what made me those two sparks connect. Is that like because I think you could get like stupid comedy degrees from UCB. It was probably a complete scam. Like, but I don't know because like I think a lot of this. I'm worried about a lot of the smaller like comedy clubs and theaters because the thing is like if you look at like Seattle Rep and that's in Seattle Center, like we're by the Space Needle, and I'm pretty sure that land is owned by the city. So I think the city could easily be like, yeah, we're exonerating you or whatever, or like Comedy Underground is in Pioneer Square that might be. I don't like.
The thing about comedy clubs is they don't matter, right? There could be prominent comedy clubs, but what matters is
the profit margin. The profit margin is so thin on those anyway. Like
what I'm saying is, if it's not Comedy Underground, it'll be a fucking Comedy Overground, right? Like it'll be another shit.
Well, I'd be worried about laughs because I
fuck laughs.
I mean, listen, I know we haven't gotten on yet, but the quarantine, we'll get on when.
Fuck that place. It's like a fucking.
But
it's like a telemarketing scam. You gotta fucking pitch a script and like you gotta fucking make sure you stick to the script. No, and also fuck that place because it's I didn't mean to say telemarketing scam. I meant to say multi-marketing scam.
Pyramid scheme.
Pyramid scheme.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I don't think a telemark. I mean, but then I stopped because I'm like, because then you said script and it's like a telemarketing scheme.
That was me trying to fix that.
Oh,
I heard my fuck up.
No. But I get what you're saying.
Point, bro.
I was there once and the cook didn't show up and the guy who owned it got so pissed. He's like, how are we supposed to make any money? And his wife had to come and go be the cook. Like,
what do you want? All I can make is hot cup of noodles.
Yeah, all I can do is cut up hot dogs and put them in baked beans. Like, that's all the recipe I know. But yeah, so like, I mean, so the profit margin seems pretty thin there. I mean, if they're closed for fucking, how long has the quarantine been? Like a month and a week?
It's been March 12th. Been more than a month.
Month and 2 weeks.
But it's over May 4th, right?
Yeah, the other week.
They haven't extended it. Governor Inslee said that he was gonna
like unroll everything slowly.
Do like first construction, do prostitution.
I mean, like, I'm lucky because all my older relatives are retired, so like I think they'll just stay quarantined for extra long anyway. And like I'll go back to work, whatever. I'll fucking die. You hear me, God? No, don't. Sorry, God. Please don't take. This is for comedy.
No, you already said it, Greg. You already said it.
In parody.
God is Obama. It's imperative.
There's a lot of people.
I'm sure. Go to hell, Greg.
I'm sure there's a lot of people that think he is. Did you?
Did I register to vote Republican? Yes. Will I vote? No.
Yeah, that'll make it look like Republican voter turnout.
No, if I'm being honest, when I was in college, I was going to vote for the first time ever. When I was 18, and it was it was the Obama
McCain.
But it was before I think there was a primary. So before there was a candidate, I think I registered Republican.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like legit. Like I think I'm a registered Republican. I don't know. I was stupid, you know. Billionaire, you watch, you get your money, you get your hands off my money. But now I'm like, what? I'm gonna be poor forever.
I mean, to be honest, I think that's effectively just how like
politics works, right?
Well, not politics, but I mean in particular, well, in America actually, like, because I feel like I heard an expression once that someone said, in America nobody's poor. They're just waiting until they're rich or something. Yeah, but basically, like, no one believes no one believes they're gonna be poor forever. Yeah. They all think they're gonna somehow.
It's like a long game of Wheel of Fortune. Like, you just wait till I pull the right card, and then you'll see. I invented cheese fries.
But I think that's what motivates a lot of like the people who vote Republican who don't have a lot of money. Well, like, I think that's what motivates.
You know what I think it is? I think in America, stupid people can become billionaires, and rich people, powerful people. Whereas in other countries, like there's a lot of like corruption and like fucked up things and like that like keep dumb people from succeeding. You know what I mean? There's no like wonderkind or like a guy who like. Oh, this guy invented hot pockets. This guy is right. What are hot pockets? You work in multi-hot lava factory.
Yeah. Well, it's also like hot pockets are basically like dough with something inside it has existed since like 500 BC. They just found a way to like we'll use shitty ingredients.
Exactly. That's the kind of.
I love them when they're on sale for $2.
That's the kind of reasoning that people give in Italy when they're like, oh, the hot pocket, the calzone is much better than that. Huh? But then in America, somebody was like, I don't care, I'm gonna make it. Yeah, like you'll never make any money with that.
I mean, honestly, we could invent because there's knockoff brand shit all the time. Like we could invent our own brand called fucking like.
Instead of White Claw, we do a Black Paw.
All right.
That's what I am drinking. What is that? A White Claw? No, sir. It's a Black Paw. Yeah. We could market it to Black Panthers.
In the can's black instead of white.
Yep.
And instead of what? Is it like an ocean?
Wave? Yeah, it looks like a bunch of waves.
There's nothing to do with claws. Terrible. Garbage. I mean, it tastes good.
Yeah, where's the claw?
Yeah.
Where's the claw and White Claw?
What's the deal with White Claw? There's not white and there's no claw. It is white.
What's the deal with jackasses who point out flaws and jokes?
Just Jerry Seinfeld.
They get murdered.
Jerry Seinfeld jumping off the stage doing like the Big Show super punch.
He's fucking Rainier Wolfcastle takes out the fucking machine, the AK-47. He's like, that's the joke.
It's me in front of a brick wall.
He cost $50 million. He laughs.
But yeah, to jump back, like, so UFC was declared an essential business, like.
No, I think they're expecting it to open.
Just everything to
open. Yeah. Florida. That's how they're doing it in Florida, because Florida don't give a fuck.
Oh yeah, I mean, we think we talked about it last time. But wrestling being declared an essential business.
How about this? How about no shout out to Florida, but shout out to the people who live in Florida, right? Because I feel like Florida as some sort of whole is bad, but the people in Florida are good and awesome, right?
But the people make up the whole.
Do they? I don't know. I feel like a lot of those people fucking are pretty confused in Florida. I don't know. Like, Cubans are like the most conservative group in Florida.
I know.
Probably. I don't know. I'm making that up.
No, like that statistically that bore out last election. Like Miami went high, like completely. Like Miami went to Trump and then put Florida to Trump.
I just feel like a lot of Hispanic people are very conservative, and a lot of like Latino people are very. I feel like I blame religion.
I can see that.
You know, people misinterpreting fucking Christianity specifically. Like,
I know for Cubans, a lot of them like, because the descendants like who fled Cuba was because when Castro took over, he made them give up their slaves and their plantations, so they fled to like America. So a lot of them are like, yeah, and like a lot of them still have a beef over that. That wasn't that long ago. I mean, that wasn't even.
Andrew Schultz did a show in Miami where he was doing a bunch of crowd work. And he was talking about that. He was like, "You guys are conservative." They're like, I'm already here. Fuck it." He's like, "Fuck it.
Yeah,
my foot is dry. I don't care. My foot is dry."
That's funny. Dude, because I know, like my 3 uncles have never voted. Like, you know, like they told me they've never voted once and they're never going.
Yeah, because voting's stupid.
Yeah, I mean, it's very.
The only thing you should vote for is your favorite player in the Pro Bowl, or for the All-Star game in Major League Baseball. That's the only thing that matters.
Damn, or for best podcast. Give us a like on YouTube. See, I snuck it in there.
Oh, man.
Snuck a little advertising.
I don't like that. Makes me feel weird. I'm leaving. Bye. I'm just kidding.
We could do like old radio shows.
I'm still in here. What's that thing in the
I want to learn. No, I never really. I've seen like 3 of them.
There's a scene where he's like on the phone with somebody and he's like, "Come in." He does a whole.
Damn, I gotta get buttons for little radio sound effects, like a toilet flush or like.
Dude, you gotta get buttons for your pants. That's disgusting, bro.
Well, no, I thought we were hanging low. Actually, I did pop a button on my shirt on the way over there.
My fucking eye took the wrath of that one.
I mean, that is why I hit that old lady, but I don't think I would.
That's a joke. That's like a recurring joke in our family. Like, especially when before eating, like at dinner or whatever, my dad's like eating. I'm like, "Oh, dude, I gotta go get my goggles for one of those buttons that comes loose." Like, "You're fatter than me." I'm like, "Yeah, but I said a joke."
Yeah, I mean that's true.
I beat you to it.
He who smelt the Delta Beach.
I'm pointing out your flaws because I'm so terribly insecure. You got really crying. Yeah, but I think that reality is dire. Wolf.
All right, like, but can it warg back into a small child?
It could, however, it won't because they're going to waste an entire storyline of being able to warg into a child by not warging at all.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like, that was the whole point. You were on this quest to be like this dude who can go into animals, right? So why not go into a wolf? You're like associated with a goddamn wolf, right? Your whole life, you're like, I'm a wolf, I'm a fucking wolf. Bro, you could be any animal you want. Why not go in your wolf? You know, incest jokes aside. One time there was this kid, I was at a high school, I was substituting, and one of these kids said, he was like, "Yeah, I just came back from Wales," and another kid was like, "You were in Wales?" He's like, "Dude, you're into bestiality?" I just I was rolling, dude. I was like, "This guy, that's a fucking amazing joke."
It was a good burn by that kid. We gotta get that kid on the pod. Well, that would be a guest. Like, get him this third mic.
And nobody got it. They're like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, that's a fucking intellectual burn there. You know, cultured swine. He knows about whales and shit."
Just you as the teacher, just going swoosh.
Dude, I feel like if that had been a literature class, I would have given him an A. I'm like, this class is dismissed. This dude's teaching it now.
Yeah, he is the modern Mark Twain.
Yeah, so many times though, like kids are hilarious and I don't even know it. One time we were doing yoga. I was doing yoga with I think it was kindergartners, and there was like a picture of the camel pose. You know the camel pose? It's when you lay on your like belly and you try to like.
Don't you make like an A with your body, but
but like backwards?
Yeah.
Or like try to touch your feet to like the top of your head.
Oh,
or something.
yeah.
And I was like trying to do it. I was like flop it on the ground with these kindergartners, and one of the kindergartners goes, "You don't look like a camel. You look like a whale." And I was like, I do look like a whale. Like I know exactly what he's talking about. It's like a beached whale just trying to like get back in the water. That's what I look like. And in that moment, I realized like you can either continue to look like a whale while you do yoga, or you nurture this kid's talent, right? That's what you should do. When your kid's roasting you like that, instead of trying to lose weight so he doesn't roast you, you got to nurture that talent. You're like, what else do I look like, kid? He's like, well, you also look like a fat piece of shit who,
I mean,
like, all right, yeah, that's enough. You're probably depressed. You look like you're probably really attached to your mother. You're late on your rent. You're like, that's enough.
yeah.
That's enough. I want to go to the principal's office.
Giving the kid like the germ flying.
The principal's like, why are you in here? Well, I pointed out my teacher's depressing flaws, and he tried to kill himself. He's like, oh, that's a good, in school suspension for that, mister.
Well, one time it was Halloween, and back then I had this like afro, and I was wearing like red sweatpants, and I answered the door, and it's not like a costume; it's just dressed watching TV, and I opened the door, and it's some little kids. One of them goes, "Well, are you supposed to be a clown?"
Yeah.
And it was like, and I gave him extra candy. He's like, "Yeah, all right, you got me."
Like your
I
nose
think
is
I got
all,
a haircut like the next day. Like,
you had a huge pimple on your nose, and it was red. It was like all swollen.
big sideshow Bob feet.
You had a sticker that said, "Hi, my name is John Wayne Gacy." He was a clown, right?
Yeah, I think he's the one who just like.
He was a clown for thinking he can get away with it. Justice wins again.
What if that's where they stole the clown from It from, like that thing? Like him dressing like a clown and like being spooky.
I just got a check or a text about my stimulus check.
Oh, what did it say?
It says to update my credit card information. However, I don't think that the IRS has my phone number. Or they probably do, but
watch out. That could be a
yeah,
scam.
my point is IRS doesn't text you, right?
No.
They're like, hey, just give me your account number and I'll do it for you. Here you go. What's the thing in The Simpsons? He's like, they're putting Grandpa in a home. He's like, I don't need to be in a home. He's like, I can stay here. He's like, Grandpa, you keep falling for that credit card scam. He's like, oh, it's not a scam. You just give them all your credit card numbers, right? And if one of them is lucky, that's me. I'm like, oh, my credit card number could be lucky.
It's basically how like the Democratic Party got hacked in 2016. One of the guys in the campaign clicked a link that was like, I forgot what it was. It was just like, check out this great recipe for pasta or something. And he was like, oh, recipe, and he clicked on it, and then they got like hacked. Like
you're a low life. If you're hacking people through recipes, you're a desperate individual.
I mean, honestly, if it was like like a recipe for a good pork shoulder, I might click on that.
Oh, you can make a nice Cuban sandwich.
Damn,
pork shoulder, right? And just fucking throw it in a crock pot, let it fucking roast all day.
Fucking then throw the mustard on there, the ham. Jeez.
Yeah. You gotta put something sweet in there. You can use my jizz. It's pretty savory.
Like that baseball player we were talking about is like yeah, tobacco gives you cancer, so I'm just shooting.
Yeah, we talk a lot about jizz today.
I mean, it's a fair part of it.
I'm just saying, look, jizz is a funny word. It's a funny body secretion.
It's probably the second funniest one behind just straight up shitting.
You think shit is funny? Today
Vomit's pretty funny too.
Today I tracked in. I thought it was poop at first into the office. I was like, "Fuck!" One of the coworkers pointed out. He's like, "What's that?" And I was like, "Ooh!" I was like, "I hope it's not poop." And then I got in closer and I was like, "It don't smell like poop." But then again, I do have COVID and I don't probably know what anything smells like right now. Yeah, it was mud and I cleaned it up. I did a good job of cleaning it up. And then I went to the bathroom and I shat on the floor. And I left it there.
And just left it to
just so somebody else can clean up shit that wasn't theirs.
I mean, that's a good prank,
right? That's
just straight up taking a shit.
Dude, you know how terrible that feeling is to clean up other creatures' shit? Like, I just didn't eat my shit. Like, I didn't even shit here. Right? Like, I mean, one thing if you shat there, you're like, Greg, clean it up. You don't just shit in the living room. You're supposed to clean it up at least. Right?
I mean, see, hilarious, man. Yeah, one time when I worked at the market, I went to use the bathroom and someone had taken like a huge shit in the urinal. Like, I took a picture of it, like texted it to some people. I was like, you gotta check this out, dude. Actually, that happened in high school football too, because
I've seen so much shit in so many urinals. It's definitely a common thing. I don't get it. I think that's one of those where it's like, fuck it.
It's so funny,
right?
though.
There's so many different reasons to do that, right? It's like all the toilets are full. They're gross.
I always assume it's just people being defiant. Like,
yeah, I'm an asshole. Yeah, I'm defiant. I got diarrhea. I can't make it to a toilet, right? There's so many. I get it. There's so many reasons to do that.
It's so funny.
It's hilarious. It's like, wait a minute. This is a urinal, sir, not a shitinal.
Yeah, like, it's just Because it's not what it's for.
Yeah, you put pee in here, liquid. He's like, oh, my diarrhea was pretty liquid. Like, I guess you're right. You got me there. What do you do? Yeah, what do you do? That's an ethical question. Can you shit in a urinal if your shit is entirely liquid?
If it was entirely liquid,
entirely
yes,
liquid. Like, you flush that shit, it's going down.
But I mean, this was very viscous. It looked.
No,
I didn't. I
think if it's viscous and it's gonna fuck up the plumbing, don't do it.
I was about
to say, an asshole.
I was about to say I didn't examine it too much, but I literally took a photo of it. Yes, that's untrue.
But that's the question I posed to everybody. It's a very important question today. If you shit an entirely liquid shit in a urinal, is that okay?
Actually, this would be good. We could put a little poll in the comments. Like...
Ding ding. All right. Everybody says 100% of everybody said I'm a criminal and I should be arrested.
Even for proposing the question.
They just wrote in. We get swatted.
Yeah.
The third one is just we get swatted.
Damn, that was look. If you got swatted, imagine that though. You call the police station. You're like, yo, I know someone who took a dump in the urinal, and the cops are like, that's not what it's for. Call the SWAT team. And but literally not even for a maybe.
SWAT team gets there, they're like, wait, this shit's entirely liquid. All you gotta do is flush that urinal. You waste taxpayer dollars for this.
I demand justice, officer.
He's like, sir, you don't get it, but diarrhea is supposed to be in a sit-down toilet, not in a stand-up urinal. Yeah, but what if he's
an environmentalist. He's like, no, man, we save water that way. We're trying to save the whales.
Save the whales, man. Save the whales. I heard the whales are being saved now. They have like a bunch of missionaries flying out to like the ocean and stuff.
To convert them to Christianity.
And they're saving the whales. They're all getting saved and they all have Jesus as their savior. We're going to see, and those people are going to see whales in heaven, dude. They're going to be like, what are you doing here? And they'll be like,
I mean, they are mammals. Maybe mammals go to heaven. Because there's no way lizards do. They don't really have emotion.
You won't see a lizard? What if it was a good lizard?
I mean, I don't think they can be, like,
good or bad. I mean,
because they don't have,
There's a bunch of good lizards. What about Lisa Lampanelli? She's a good lizard.
Man, I haven't seen her do stand-up for a while.
I think her tongue fell off. She's just waiting for it to grow back.
Getting a silver tongue like George Watt. Oh, but did you see Louis C.K. dropped a new special?
I want to see it, but I don't have $7 that I want to give him. Like, I have $7, I just don't want to give it to him. If it was free, I'd watch it, though.
But I just love that, like, every 6 months he tries to make a comeback, and then, like, a bunch of people yell at him, and then, like, yeah, because he's tried to do, like, not open mics at his level, but he's gone to, like, the Stand in New York, like, one of the bigger clubs, like, and tried to do stand-up a couple of times, and the next day there's a newspaper article about it, being like, fuck this guy, why is the stand... Like, I listened to a podcast where the owner of the club got interviewed by one of the people from the New York Times about him letting Louis C.K. do, like, 10 minutes at the Stand on, like, a Monday night.
What if he just did, like, performance art, just jerked off on stage? That'd be awesome.
He does one of those stupid one-person shows like we did.
Yeah, it's just called Louis.
Yeah.
The stage play.
But, oh yeah, so this is funny. I've been getting into these. It's this YouTube video, and it's this kid who's like, must be like 23 or something, but he's one of those like backyard wrestlers.
Mm-hmm. A backyard again.
Yeah, and then during this period where he can't be wrestling people, he's just making these YouTube videos where he's a juggalo too, so he's like, hello juggalos and juggalettes, I'm here to do this for you, and don't try this at home. And then he takes off his shirt and goes, fuck this shit, but the video is titled something like, doing the CM Punk elbow drop off a trampoline onto a microwave.
Ooh.
Like he just jumps.
I think I've seen that video of that kid jumping on a microwave.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, that guy has like mental health issues for sure.
Oh yeah, dude. There's one I saw him jump onto it's 2 folding chairs with barbed wire, and he just jumps into the barbed wire, but then he just screams for like 3 minutes. He's
that
like,
guy's savage. Savage. That's the kind of guy you want to give an AR-15 and tell him to go fight your enemies.
Yeah,
right?
really?
Here you go. See that man over there? He doesn't want you to jump on a microwave.
Yeah. He just
starts blasting.
He's becoming Rambo just to get his backyard wrestling back.
Oh, last blood will be spun.
Yeah. Beep. The bad guy's gonna die if he can't get any food. He's about to put a hot pocket in the microwave. He just
Oh!
jumps and elbows it.
It
This is
explodes.
for freedom.
A nuclear explosion.
Yeah. It's like a super move in Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
It just rains.
Just
It just
explosions.
rains popcorn and hot pockets.
Yeah, like I go bulk up, and he starts just eating the frozen hot pockets.
Hot pocket.
Doing one like bench press for like 20 pounds, and then just running up and like smashing into like fluorescent lights with his shoulder.
Do you know that Jim
He rules.
Gaffigan hot pocket joke?
Yeah, everyone knows where you drop it right at the toilet.
Yeah.
That's
Actually, I didn't know it, but I've heard it, and I just don't remember it, and I know he has a hot pocket joke. You know what I call my fleshlight?
What?
A hot pocket joke. Do you know what rhymes with butt?
What?
I just told you. I don't know what else to say. I think I can publicly come out now, here live, in front of God, in front of Greg, who are the same person. I had come out as a spiked seltzer drinker.
Actually, yeah, we got to work on our new imitation.
White Claw.
Actually, if we should
White
imitate
Claw?
anything, man, it should be for that, man.
Four Loko.
That's what I'm like. Because if we're gonna have a horrible
Just
right-wing
translate it.
government, they should just make the old Four Loko legal again.
We'll just say, what's another word for four?
Quattro.
All right, how about quattro?
Crazy.
Crazies.
Because we flip
good.
it too.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, because then it's flipped. The English becomes Spanish, the Spanish becomes English. The Quattro crazy.
Okay, we gotta get a celebrity endorser. Who's our guy?
Oh, who's be a good?
I like Biden. I feel like he doesn't know what he's doing anyway.
Jeez.
Hey, Mr. Biden, hold this and say this.
Yeah, we convince.
World War II, they had where everybody was drinking Quattro.
We convince him he's doing a commercial for Moxie. Listen, bub, I gotta tell you, back in 1945, I was in my old Studebaker, and we would go down and you'd take a slug of this stuff, and I'll tell you, whoop, you wouldn't want to keep the ladies down on what that is, I'll tell you. And if you like it warm, I mean, you know, that's how
Just
it
stick it
goes.
inside you.
Yeah.
That's how I
Back
want
then, we'd
it.
stick it under the sand, and then we'd put our hands in it.
I got a great recipe for carrots.
Mm.
I stick it inside me, get it nice and warm.
Mm.
Then I eat it. It's delicious.
Do you peel it before?
You could if you want. Some people like the taste of the dirty skin.
Mm-hmm.
You
I
can
mean, I
also
feel like
do-
even if the skin's dirty, that's not going to be the dirtiest part of it.
No, I'm pretty sure everything else is pretty clean for the most part. Especially if you get Miss Frizzle to go in there with her kids on a field trip
Just up there.
and just kind of inspect, see what's going on in there. Like, oh, this carrot's looking kind of good, right, kids?
Yeah, they just crash into it. They're
Like, Miss Frizzle, please let us go home. This field trip's gone on for days.
Yeah. We're going to crash into the carrot. Thankfully, we landed in this mud. Then they're like, oh, no, it's not mud.
And please, your lizard's giving us salmonella.
Yes. The lizard's just on its back, like rigor mortis.
It's dead.
Yeah, they're like, no, Chunky. What the fuck was the lizard's name?
His name was Lisa Lampanelli. Oh, I don't remember its name. It had like a pun for a name.
Oh, like Lizzie?
I think it was Lizzie.
Probably.
I think it
Lizzie.
was
I mean,
Lizzie.
that's. I mean, it's a show for children. I could write that.
I had a chameleon, and her name was Camille.
Really?
She died because I put her in a fish tank.
Really?
Yeah, because I was like, oh, she needs like a habitat, and I bought a fish tank. I bought a fish tank, and I put her like in the hot California sun, and like the fish tank with like no water in it, it just like served as a magnifying glass, and it fucking torched this little lizard. Yeah, dude. I was distraught. She had rigor mortis. She was so stiff, and she like turned black. She like turned black. It literally like burned in the sun. I felt so bad. I was dumb. I was like fucking 9. I was like, oh yeah, put a lizard in a habitat. I'm a nice owner. Yeah. And my dad was like, you did what? Like I told you. Put the lizard in the fish tank. And then it died. Like, you idiot. It was literally like 110 degrees. It's a fucking chameleon. They love fucking the sun and shit, right? Isn't that what they're cold-blooded and shit?
Yeah, well, because their body temperature is whatever temperature it is outside, which means his body temperature went up to
It was probably like 200 degrees, dude. Because he was in the fucking fish tank, baking at like 110 degrees. Like it was a brutal day. It was a brutal summer day in August.
In California.
Yeah, California. And my dumb ass was devastated. I was like, Camille, no! It was so cool, too. It was awesome.
Sorry. I'm sorry for your
It's alright. I should buy another one and we can do like a remake of Magic School Bus. And I kidnap a bus full of kids.
It's accidentally a Komodo dragon. It just spits on one of the kids.
We just go and try to go on field trips, going inside people's bodies. Like, all right, kids, we're gonna go inside that guy's body. He's like, you're gonna what? Like, you sit still, sir.
You said we were going to Old Colonial Williamsburg. Thank God you kids are too young to read. Blasting off.
Oh man, a man was arrested earlier today after he killed a man after trying to enter him with a school bus full of children. We now go live with Manny Pacquiao at the scene. It's so crazy. He was driving through here. He tried to put this bus in this man, and you can see. Fucking to you.
They deserve this because in Philippines we do not allow
the Philippines, bro.
The Philippines.
Shout out Joe Coy. You know Joe Coy?
Yeah.
Check him out. He had a special film here in Seattle. It's pretty good. He talks about his mom a lot.
I think they might have just dropped something on Netflix. I feel
Joe Coy? He's doing a bunch of stuff right now.
I saw someone tell a joke about their mother. Like
everybody's doing mother jokes.
I mean, I have one in the arsenal, but
not me. I don't have a mother.
You were just spawned straight out of hell itself.
Which is why my name is Spawn. You ever watched the Spawn movie?
Yeah, with Michael Jai White.
That his name? I never knew his name.
Yeah.
I just did that voice.
Yeah,
John Leguizamo was in there too.
Yeah, as the clown.
You gotta fucking do it. No, I can't do. You gotta do more of a Latino. Come on.
I've never seen The Pest.
I love The Pest. I used to watch that movie fucking daily. My mom hated it. Like, don't you want to watch something else? I'm like, no. I'm gonna watch The Pest on repeat.
You're like the kid in Big Daddy, just wanted to watch Scooby.
Yeah, that was me.
What is like piss on someone or something in The Pest?
The Pest? I don't remember that movie anymore. I remember just the opening of him like singing in the shower.
Yeah.
And he's just like doing a bunch of voices, that was like his one man show. I feel like what he used to do a bunch of like shower scenes of him singing. So that means that like, do you think that was in the script and he just brought something that he already had, or do you think it was like, Mr. Leguizamo, we think you're great, and we just want you to keep doing what you're doing, but in a movie, right?
I mean,
what do you think that was there?
I mean, I think it'd be closer to the second one, like the way Adam Sandler was like on SNL, and then like his first bunch of movies is he's just doing his like dumb kind of shtick from SNL. Yeah. I heard Uncut Gems is pretty.
Oh, it's a great movie.
I got it. I gotta watch it.
By the Safdie brothers. I used to know Safdie. Her name was Yasmin Safdie.
Huh.
She was
the Safdie sister. They're like the Animaniacs.
Yeah, she's not a director though. She's I don't know what she does. Anyway, she was my buddy's. Maybe I shouldn't say it. Whatever.
Yeah.
Because I think he's the only guy who listens to this podcast. But I'm gonna say it anyways. Yeah, it was just his ex and stuff, and her last name happens to be Safdie. And I know this because I'm a creep and I've been obsessed with self-serve Softy ice creams. See what I did there?
Damn, ice cream would be for like a nice soft serve.
Nice soft serve, like a nice diarrhea in a urinal.
Yeah. That's what they should call that. Or no, I guess that wouldn't be the consistency.
Hey, what can I get for you? Let me get one of those diarrheas in a urinal. Soft serve, my man. Got good taste.
I'm just picturing a guy. He's like bent over in front of the urinal, like wiggling his ass. He's just going, "My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard," as he's shitting.
You know what I just realized? That there's no scoops in soft serve. You don't say, "Let me get 2 scoops."
Yeah, you just pile it on it.
It's just like, what do you want? It's just like soft serve or no soft serve. I want hard serve, sir. All right.
I mean, there is hard ice
cream.
cream.
Give it to you. Like, oh, he served that real hard. He just shows you his fucking boner. Like, you gotta touch it to complete the transaction.
Put the credit card here. He's just bending over. The guy's like, no, last time you asked me to do that, you just diarrheaed in the air.
Here you go, Mr. CK.
Yeah.
What do you call, what's Louis' last name? Like
Calvin Klein.
Good one. It's like some.
He always wears jeans.
Calvin Klein does.
Oh, Louis mostly always. I always see him in jeans and a black T-shirt, but I listen to the stuff on audio more than
I always see him with his dick in his hand.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot when he was at the Underground.
Yep. Good bit. It was hilarious, right? And just jerking off and praising it. He's like, I got outcast for this.
Yeah.
And he just did it right there.
Yeah, that would suck if Louis was like, he couldn't do the, like, if they just completely won't let him do big shows anymore. He just shows up at, like, Seattle open mics.
They will, though. Like, when are they gonna stop punishing him? He just can never eat any, like, hot dogs on Scream anymore. Like, oh, well, Mr. CK, we thought about it. If you're eating a hot dog, sir, people might remember the incident of you, eating your own hot dog.
Actually, how funny would it be if they
every time he just gets brought up?
Well, I haven't seen the new special, but how funny would it be if there's a bit on it where like he does he's doing prop comedy now, but he doesn't just take a hot dog, but he's just like, and penis looks like. He doesn't address the jerking off at all. He doesn't even. He doesn't.
On stage.
Well, no, he just doesn't realize they're connected. He's just like wiggling a hot dog in front of his penis, not realizing that's the one thing you don't want to remind.
Louis too self-aware for that. I feel like that's what I would do. I would just every time I would just like pitch him a movie. I would be like, all right, you're a hot dog vendor. Wait, can't do that because the whole incident. But how about this? You're a clown who makes balloon animals. Oh, well, you can't make balloons because pretty phallic looking. Well, we don't know. We're gonna go ahead and sit on this, and maybe in a couple of months when things have died down, you can maybe be a hamburger vendor.
Yeah. You install fluorescent lights. He's like, ooh, no, sorry, buddy.
You ever seen a fluorescent light? He's like, yeah, pretty phallic.
How about this? You're a fluffer for a poor. He just walks out of the room.
I like it. He'll get fired though because he's jerking off his own dick. He's like, God damn it, Louis, we told you, not your dick, his dick.
Yeah.
He's like, huh?
That would he gets to make a movie, but they don't want anyone to think about his dick. So every time his character just wears like 7 pairs of pants, just trying to put as much room between the dick and the camera.
He's the one who has sex with the other actress, and he puts down his pants, and it's another set of pants.
Yeah. With a censor bar, even though he's wearing the jeans, it'll be still a censor bar over his penis.
He takes off all the pants, and then he has a chastity belt.
Yeah,
And then he has a tattoo that says "Property of Harvey Weinstein."
Yeah, he's got on his back what's that guy? The guy who's that tattoo of Richard Nixon on his back.
Who? Steve-O?
Actually, that would be, dude. I found out they're making a Jackass 4.
I'm cool with that.
I'm happy to see.
They can do that from home. They can zoom that movie.
Yeah, actually, they all probably live in pretty good.
It would just be like fucking Steve-O, just like putting hot sauce in his face in his house.
He could be. They could hire that kid where the one that drinks hot sauce and runs into the fluorescent light.
They can do that. Just jump on a microwave.
Yeah, they just steal his act and then he makes an angry YouTube video that's like, Juggalos and Juggalettes, he's stolen my entire thing. I'm no longer getting monetized content.
The Juggalos canceled The Gathering.
I saw.
So it's shit's serious.
But that's
Juggalos canceled The Gathering. I kind of want to go to that.
You would.
I want to go to Juggalo Gathering.
I mean, I would, but I feel like as outsiders, they might think they'd be like attending a Klan meeting.
Are they racist and shit?
No, I don't mean that they're racist, but I mean I don't know if they're famously not racist. They're super tolerant, but I don't know if
I've heard that they're very welcoming.
Yeah, but I mean if we're not in the clown makeup and shit, I don't know.
Yeah, we just wear the clown makeup.
Yeah, actually.
I mean,
what if they ask us what's your favorite ICP song?
I'd just be like, I'm trying to learn as much as possible, so I came to the gathering. And they're like, okay, cool.
I've got one of those things the quarterback wears that has the piece of paper. What's your favorite ICP song?
I really like The hot dog vendor. Like, ooh, sorry, the guest star tonight is Louis.
Yeah,
No.
they all throw it.
You don't talk about hot dogs in his presence.
They're all throwing it. Yeah, Louis C.K. He just no one will accept him, so he just starts wearing Juggalo makeup and only doing comedy for Juggalo.
Nah, I feel like Louis C.K. is the kind of person to make everybody sign NDAs, where it's like everybody sign this and say you're not gonna allude to him jerking off, make a joke about him jerking off, mention any phallic shaped foods, have any phallic shaped foods in his presence, make any type of sexual innuendo. And so like every time you like do something, the lawyer just comes out like, "Sir, you can't do that joke."
That would be like,
"Sir, are you gonna eat that hot dog?" Like, well, yes, I am. It's lunchtime. Sorry, sir, but according to the NDA, you cannot eat any penis-shaped foods in front of Louis.
Well, what if what happened to him? Because then you say you saw that show with David Spade and then that few other people and that like female comic went on stage and just put on blast.
But not Louis. Louis wasn't on there.
No, I know. What if someone did like Louis performs at a show and then the next comic comes after him and is just like, that guy, you let the rapist on stage? How dare you?
I feel like if Louis, I think if Louis came on stage and it was funny and I laughed, then the next guy, if he tries to like burn him for that, I'd be like, bro, you Louis killed and you missed it. Like, we forgave him.
What if the guy after him also killed though? Like he made funny jokes.
Oh, then it's fine too. If he made fun of Louis killing.
Oh no, I mean he made fun, like he was complaining about him jerking off, but he did it in a way that the jokes were funny. Unfortunately, I don't have any off the top of my head. Right?
Well, then I'll laugh. It'll be a great set, right? And I'll like worth it. I don't care. Like the next guy is coming up and he's just doing like anti-Semitic jokes, and they're hilarious. And I'm like, I feel so bad for laughing at them. I'm like, God damn it, who was that guy? He was great.
Just with your phone out, subscribing to his YouTube page while the comedians on stage.
This guy was so funny. My values and morals prohibited me from being racist, but now. I don't know.
I mean, laughing at something is different from like doing something. You know?
Yeah, that's what my dad said.
As he was like kicking, like
he's like, "Son, do as I say, not as I do." And he punched their mom.
I mean, that definitely would be racist.
But then he tells me, "Punch your mom." And I'm like, "Do as I say or do as you do, Dad? I don't know what you want from me here." He's like, just go to your room. I don't have a room. He's like, oh, you're trying to make me feel bad? You're saying I'm not adequate enough to provide for my family? No, Dad, nobody's saying that. I'm just saying, how was your day at work? Oh, now you don't think I work hard enough? No, Dad, no, I'm sorry.
Why do my sisters have a room and not me?
Because you're the man. And you're supposed to provide.
You're like 6 years old.
You're never going to get a job with that kind of attitude.
You're like, I have an idea for a job. I'll breed lizards.
I was starting to sound like Arthur Stiller there. Yeah. When I was doing my dad yelling at me voice. What's the matter with you? Dad, please.
I'm trying to mourn my lizard. Be a man.
Did I mourn my lizard? I did. I took a couple of days off of work. I got bereavement pay. Yep.
That's what the dang Democrats want if they put on their dang.
Rode my bike down to the old local lizard cemetery, also known as Lisa Lampanelli's house.
She's like, yeah, I'll bury it. She just goes in and eats it.
He's in a better place now.
Cut to Lisa Lampanelli on like shitting in a urinal.
We call that the lizard.
The magic school bus flying out. All the kids' hairs are just standing on them. They're like, that was the worst experience. All just 1,000 yards there.
I just pictured Lisa Lampanelli bent over, shitting in a urinal, and then she shits out Miss Frizzle and the magic school bus. And they're like, whoa, kids, wasn't that fun? And they're all traumatized. Ah!
One of them is just a skeleton now.
I'm going to go get another Black Paw. You want one?
I'll take one, thank you.
Don't thank me, thank my dick.
Thank the penis.
We're at 56 minutes.
That's not bad. About to be an hour. We could just kiss for the next 4 minutes.
I could fill the time in with that.
Well, we gotta add it.
That would be funny if the magic school bus like shrunk down, and then they were trying to fly, and then it's like two guys making out, and then like the next day, parents are writing letters like, "How dare you expose them to that filth?" And she's like, "Last week we drove inside a man's ass. You had no problem with that." And he's like, "That makes you gay."
But he was a Christian man.
Sues the school. They impound the magic school bus.
Right on the magic school bus. You ever remember that show, Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego?
Oh yeah, I used to love that.
Yeah.
Hit it acapella.
I'm trying to remember other shows I used to watch around the same time. They were pretty similar in time, right? What did you say? Like Magic School Bus.
Yeah.
Also Captain Planet. Maybe it was another one of those.
Yeah, I used to love that shit.
Yeah. That was
Fucking the Rat Man and all that shit.
Captain Planet was lame. It was like a lame way for kids to fucking
To learn about how
to like
important the
recycle.
environment.
It was
Yeah.
just like, which it's lame, but actually now that you say that, that's awesome.
Well, it's
so
funny because a
wholesome.
lot of the powers were just like, because if he's like fire and then the bad guy moves and it just burns the forest
It's
down.
like, oh
He's
shit.
We need to summon Captain Planet. He's like, no, we don't listen. We gotta wait for this to blow over.
We gotta hide the evidence.
Yeah,
There's 58 dead bodies here.
Listen.
Where's the water guy when you need him?
Yeah, use Earth. We bury him. Then we're gonna go hide out at my cousin's house. He lives in New Orleans.
It's like, what about me? I'm a heart. We gotta kill you because you're gonna snitch for sure.
Come, Captain Planet. They're like, not by yourself, bitch.
Heart. Yeah, they were all cool with cool powers. Fire.
Yeah, the
Water.
wind.
Heart. Heart. What does that even mean? Well, I can give you heart disease.
Yeah,
I can.
explodes your heart.
I know. Imagine. That'd be the best one. He's just like, people's hearts are just exploding.
He like walks up to the bad guy. The bad guy's like, "Ooh, what are you gonna do, Heart?" He just reaches in his chest like a kung fu movie. Like that's
Fights it like an
power of
apple.
Heart. Yeah.
Fire's like, what have you done? What have you done?
Later, they summon Captain Planet. He's like, "No, I don't want to come out. I don't want to be near that kid."
He takes his heart out.
Yeah. He tore through that guy like a phone book.
The chick was Wind, right?
Yeah,
She
that
like-
was the Asian woman. Yeah.
Yeah, because she like queefed out her vagina and stuff.
Yeah, and it just shot out. The bad guy's like, "Oh."
And what about Water? Who was Water? Who was the little kid who like pissed the bed?
Or wait, no, Water was the Asian woman. The one from the Soviet Union was Wind. I think.
Oh man, they let a fucking Russian on this team.
I mean, well, I guess Eastern European because she's blonde. She's probably like Polish.
But if I'm being realistic here, I feel like
Proud
they did
cultural
that.
hero.
They did that because it's an environmental, consciousness is a world issue here.
Yeah.
So they need the Soviet Union to participate.
Yeah, I mean,
See, what a great
that's a
show.
very political. Yeah.
I want to see a crossover episode where they're in a magic school bus.
Trying to go up Captain Planet's ass because it's too muscular, so it crashes and then like it becomes a Lord of the Flies thing, like Miss Frizzle and the bus
that'd
are
be
dead.
awesome.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
kids are just trapped on his
During
ass.
Captain Planet's colonoscopy. It's a routine colonoscopy. Is that a polyp? No, it's Miss Frizzle.
Yeah, it's her skeleton. The kids, they've got like one of the kids' heads on a stick, and they're like sitting around a
Piggy.
fire.
I remember Piggy. Piggy.
Yeah. I'm gonna reread that.
I remember having to read it, but I don't remember if I actually read it. I definitely remember it from The Simpsons.
Yeah, that's actually maybe I'll just rewatch The Simpsons one. I love when Milhouse is like, I'm gonna sit besides. I only ate 3 bags of Doritos or whatever.
Yeah, like I didn't even eat it. He's like, I only ate 3 bags of chips, 4 boxes of cookies, 2 juices, and 1 sandwich.
What is it? Lisa's like, oh, we'll just survive on the slime.
Yeah, they kill the boar, right? That's pretty smart. He's like, that extra slime is making it extra tender.
She's just licking slime off the rock.
Yeah, maybe a choke on it, I think she says.
I do like to when Homer accidentally cooks the lobster and then he like
Pinchy.
yeah, but in the beginning when they're like, why didn't you bring out the lobster? And he's like, what do you care? You're a vegetarian. She's like, yeah, I like the smell.
Like the smell.
I mean, it is
It
delicious.
is so good. We should make lobster tomorrow.
Damn, I'm gonna get some lobster tails. Hell yeah.
Where can you find lobster right now, though? Besides the grocery store? You can't go to, like, Fresh Market, right? Like, you can't go to Pike Place.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm sure it's so expensive. I don't even know why I'm asking.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to buy lobster.
Yeah. I mean, like,
me
well,
get
occasionally, at, like the grocery store, they got the like lobster tails for like, I think like $5 a piece is the cheapest I've seen. Because they'll get one once in a while. They're not super big, but like.
That's not bad. $5 a tail.
Yeah, it ain't bad at all. Because usually like they're like 12 or something like.
But when they're on sale for $5, I usually like grab one and fucking steam it up, fucking dip it in some butter.
Steam it up. Fuck that
Also,
bitches up.
If you ever get
AIDS?
well, you already have it. We discussed it. Miss Frizzle went in there and then turned it around. And
She's like, you see that? That's called AIDS. Oh. This guy's a homosexual.
And then they get another letter the next day threatening to sue the school. They're like, Miss Frizzle, listen,
She's like, you want me to go up your ass tomorrow? She's like, don't you get it? I got a fucking magic school bus, bitch. I can go inside your asshole and subpoena your colon.
Please, I beg you. We've looked the other way on you going up the kids' asses, but can you stop showing them stuff the parents find objectionable?
Can you at least go in their mouth? You don't have to go all everybody's butt. She's like, no. Education is not what you want.
I could switch to the urethra and start with you. The principal backs down immediately.
Oh, man. Remember that Thanos Ant-Man meme that was going around for a while?
Yeah.
Of having him expanding his butt.
Yeah.
It's true. They should have done it.
Yeah, Thanos explodes, a school bus comes out. She's like, she's more powerful than Captain Marvel.
Miss Frizzle's an Avenger.
Eventually they'll probably like, because with Disney buying up everything, there might eventually be some like Marvel versus Capcom style like.
What's the rights to Miss Frizzle? I feel like they could totally make that a live action movie now. Some like crazy bitch who's a school bus driver.
Yeah, they like.
And the kids love her and shit. It's like a kids movie. And she like.
Actually, that could.
Right. Any movie execs out there, greenlight this.
Yeah. No, we gotta find investors.
I don't have to be in it, but I either A, want to direct it, or B, star and write it.
They let you direct it. It's just you in the director's chair, like, now for the scene where you go up his ass. Kate McKinnon comes out with big red hair, like, listen,
Kate McKinnon.
I've discussed this. We're not comfortable with the ass.
No, you know who I want as my Miss Frizzle? She doesn't have naturally red hair, but
Me neither does Kate McKinnon.
I'm gonna go Julia Louis-Dreyfus. That's what I want as Miss Frizzle. You think that's a good cast there?
I can see it. If she let you, like, because Elaine sometime had curly hair.
Yeah, she gotta have big. She gotta have like big red hair for sure.
Actually, I might be confusing Miss Frizzle's hair with Chucky from the Rugrats. Does she have like a ponytail?
She had like a ponytail. She had like a bun.
Oh no, I was absolutely
her hair was
picturing.
up, yeah.
I was picturing the woman, but she had
like
Chucky
a honeycomb
hair from the Rugrats, like the spiky orange hair.
Who else can play Miss Frizzle? Maybe who's the chick from The Fighter?
Oh, Amy Adams.
Amy Adams. Yeah, she can do it with a Boston accent. Yeah, get in the fucking school bus, you fucking cowards. Going back to fucking Southie. It's like, you said this is a magic school bus. I didn't fucking say none of that.
It's like we went to
Shut your fucking rat mouths.
It's like we took the field trip to Southie last week, and then they go to Southie. It's just she gets out and goes to see her bookie, gets back in the school bus.
Now get off and go find me some Percocet.
Yeah. And then we're going back to school. We'll be watching. I rented out the TV to show a movie. The TV comes out. It's just a horse race she's watching. Like, completely ignoring the kids.
I want to see this rated R, like, fucking Amy Adams remake of Magic School Bus. It's her as a shady bus driver, driving the kids to Southie. She's like, all right, now get off and go fucking get me some Vicodin. They're like, this is the best field trip ever. Yeah, it's a fucking Magic School Bus, remember that. Percocets, Oxys, whatever you can get your fucking little tiny hands on.
Now listen, some people say you take the codeine. Some people say you take the Percocet, then drink the codeine. But I mean, it's a waste of time. You put it in the codeine, then just drinking coffee.
You want this to be a Magic School Bus or not?
Yeah. She's the only one who sees it shrinking. She just locks the kids in the bus, and they're just mortified. And she's like,
dude, I would love to see that. Just
tripping balls at the steering wheel, like, see, kids. There's the uvula.
Directed by who's the dude that directed Silver Linings Playbook? What's his name? The guys did The Fighter.
I should remember.
What's that movie with?
Fighter Rule.
The movie. He also did that other one with Amy Adams and Christian Bale, and Louis C.K. was in that movie. Fuck, is the name of that movie? What's this guy's name? I don't want to Google it because Google.
Was Bryan Cranston in it?
No. Fuck. I guess I gotta Google it. They say Googling stuff gives you cancer.
Really? Oh, the 5G. I've heard that.
5G gives you COVID. What is that guy's name? Silver Linings
Playbook. That's a good movie too.
What is the Playbook? Like football? I've never seen it.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck the Playbook's about. Yeah, you're right. Have you seen that movie?
Yeah, because like
there's
the
no
Notebook.
playbook in it.
I've never seen the Notebook, but I'm to understand it heavily features a Notebook.
Yeah, there's no playbook.
Yeah, like
David O. Russell.
all right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, David O. Russell. I want to see him direct the fucking Magic School Bus movie, live action, with Amy Adams. If you want to do a more wholesome family version, you can do Elaine. Julia Louis-Dreyfus can do it. Who else could probably do it? Maybe Jane Lynch. How would you feel with Jane Lynch?
Yeah, because
she's an interesting pick, maybe.
Doing her set. Because I was thinking maybe like, what's a way to go crazy with it? Like
Amy Poehler.
I was thinking more like Monique.
Okay, you want to do one of those like? Okay, that's where we're going. No, I'm cool with that. I'm down for a black Miss Frizzle.
No, but also
cool
just being like his. Shut up.
I ain't going to nobody's ass today. But
You
that's
are-
the field trip, Monique. She's like, Precious, you better make me that chicken. That's what that movie was, right? She like raped her daughter and ate fried chicken most of the time.
Oh, I never saw it actually.
You never saw the movie? The movie was
because it
crazy.
came up on Jeopardy the other day.
Dude, she got a fucking
won the
Oscar for that movie.
Yeah.
Shut up, she was epic in that.
Also, someone I was watching because I knew that from a Jeopardy the other day. I'd never seen the movie, but I saw this clip of Alex Trebek on Jeopardy because when they come back from commercial, he'll interview like a quick blurb about each of the contestants, and he goes to one of them like, "So I'm to understand you like an interesting type of music. Like, what is it?" And she goes, "Oh, it's called nerdcore. It's like hip hop, but about stuff like nerds like video games, comic books, superheroes, not being able to find a romantic partner." And then it cuts to Alex Trebek, and he I swear to God, he just goes, "Oh, so you mean losers?" He just burns it. Like, as good as the kindergartners.
You have to tell it how it is, Alex.
Absolutely shreds her. Just.
Oh man.
And it's funny because I saw that on Twitter, and then all the comments are like, "I like Alex Trebek, but that's disrespectful. I can't believe he did that." I think a bunch of nerdcore rappers released like a diss track on him, even though there's absolutely no way he's gonna hear it.
Yeah, get your calculators out, boys.
It's called "Who Is Alex Trebek?"
Oh man. Well, I think I'm all out of jizz jokes, man. Well, no, I got one more. I got one more jizz joke. No, I guess not. That's it.
Alex, I was trying to rhyme out with like
Alex Trebek.
a nerdcore because it's called "Who Is Trebek?" What like a nerdcore version that would be?
Who?
Alex Trebek. I don't know who the. You're not nearly as wise as Yoda.
Okay.
Yoda. Sorry. Anyway.
You the bitch.
It sucks. I've never tried to rap before.
Well, sir, keep trying.
That was that plane crashed in the hand.
Don't let that moment discourage you from potentially winning a Grammy Award. You know, you can do it, man. Here we go. We're gonna rhyme with Alex Trebek. Yo, sign the check. Build me a deck. Kill a snack.
It could be like Alex Trebek. You're gonna suck on my dick.
On my deck. Suck on my deck when you fall down outside because it's raining and slippery, so be careful with your eye.
Dude, I still love this YouTube video. It's this like song, some fucking, I don't know, it must be in like, I don't know if they're high school, but the song is like Punch Him in the Dick. And it's just about like why you should punch people in the dick. But one of them was like, "And the gladiators and all the arenas, they knew that you go straight for the penis." And like, punch him in the dick, punch him in the dick, punch him in the dick.
Punch him in the dick. He don't got a dick, but maybe he got a clit. Punch him in the clit if they don't got a dick.
Actually, yeah, they should update that for like the modern woke era.
Oh, yeah.
Punch him in the clit, punch him in the ass,
It's the Beastie
explode
Boys.
it like Miss Frizzle's in there.
Alright, do it as a
Put
Beastie
the pedal
Boys.
on the gas.
Yeah, if you don't got a dick, then go fuck yourself. Yeah, every single day I touch myself.
That'd be fun. Yeah, they take a hard right wing turn like Adam Carolla. They're just releasing like
Adam Carolla, interesting guy. Norm Macdonald, not Adam Carolla. I don't know when you got confused there.
I mean, they're similar. They both voice like
Adam
same
Carolla.
characters.
Adam Carolla is definitely a man,
a giant honky
with a penis, and a donkey.
Did he voiced a donkey, or he is a donkey?
No. He has a donkey.
He has a donkey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Damn, I'll get a donkey, man. That sounds pretty good. Actually.
Yeah, he moonlights as the owner of a petting zoo.
Of a giant ass penis donkey.
He's like a celebrity Joe Exotic, but with donkeys. I will never financially recover from that. I was saying that the other day. Have you seen that show? I don't know where I was the other day. I was with Riley, and I was like, I will never financially recover from this. We just start saying it randomly. I like how that's his thing. Like, yo, somebody just got their arm bit off. He's like, I will never financially recover from this.
Damn. Oh, we need. Because I mentioned earlier, I want to get radio sounds. I'll fucking get one. Yeah, when I figure that out, I will clip that from that, and I will get. Like,
yeah, but
I will never financially.
I will never financially recover from this. That should definitely be one of our soundboard sounds. Soundbite. I will never financially recover from this.
I'm gonna borrow one of these post-its.
If you don't post Post-its, are they Post-its?
Well, because I'm gonna put it in my pocket, so I guess it's a pocket.
It's a stuff it?
Yeah, it is a stuff it actually. But yeah, I will never find. Sorry, that's so funny. That's so funny.
If he had an action figure, you think that would be his catchphrase?
Yeah, it's like
I will never financially recover from this.
Toy Story 5 features a Joe Exotic doll. It's got the pull string like Woody. But yeah, when you put it, I will never financially. That bitch Carol Baskins.
There's a snake in your butt. Try some math.
Yeah, there's like when like some action figures would be like they'd have like a variant version where it's like the same figure but they paint it different or something.
Yeah.
But there's like one Joe Exotic that's the normal one, the other is like that's the grooming Joe Exotic where all the phrases are just like have some math. Well, no, he's just like have some math. Why don't you come over to my trailer? Just because you're straight doesn't mean you're not gay. Have more meth. And then just like, just the sound of him bottoming out and some like.
Dude, his reason to have sex with that dude. Did you hear when he asked him? He was like,
I saw it, but I was really.
He's like, when you watch porn, he's like, would you rather the man have a big pee or a little pee? The guy's like, well, I guess a big pee. Well, Dad, you're gay. Suck this dick, boy. Let me fuck you in the ass then. Like, you will never financially recover anally from this.
Yeah. Yeah, he's at the proctologist, just holds right over there. He hands him the...
Miss Frizzle pops out the magic school bus. She's like, whoa.
All the kids, again, just traumatized. They're traumatized so bad, Miss Frizzle the next day is like, listen, that was a really bad one. Today we're going to switch it up. I'm going to take you to... The tiger zoo. And then the kids are just throwing themselves in the pit. They're so traumatized.
They go in the tiger's butt.
Yeah, the tigers eat 17 school kids, and Joe Exotic's just like, we'll never fight.
I will never recover financially from this. I like how he's so like reserved, or not like reserved, but he's so like it's sunk in, right? Like he knows, like he's like, oh, I will never financially recover from. Like he's so like matter of fact, like this is so like.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Right, like he's not mad, he's not sad. He's like, God damn, he's like, oh man.
But the tiger grabs his leg and pulls him, and he just has to shoot a revolver in the air to like get it to go away. Like,
dude, fucking Joe Exotic, what a character, this guy.
I mean, the man. I mean, for the moment.
Like, I mean, this guy, they're definitely gonna make a movie about him, right?
Dax Shepard, you know, like the way Ryan Reynolds did.
David Spade. Have you seen the deep cut? I thought it was Joe Exotic. They did a deep cut with David Spade.
No, but
and I'm like, this is Joe Exotic. I thought they put like, oh wait, that's David Spade. They look like the same exact guy. Shout out David Spade.
Yeah, I wish I could do it, Dave.
trying to do.
You know the way like Ryan Reynolds like lobbied to play Deadpool because he really wanted to. Dak Shepard is lobbying to get a Joe Exotic movie made because he wants to play Joe Exotic.
Dak Shepard needs to do better jobs on his own movies before he starts lobbying to do more.
I think he's on some stupid TV show.
He did that show Chips, that movie Chips, all trash.
What are like?
He was good in Idiocracy. That's what he should do. He should just be like a fucking featured actor on a fucking good movie.
He should just keep remaking. You know? He should make Idiocracy too. They go further.
My thing is like, why does Dak Shepard think he could direct movies? Has he ever like done a good one?
Oh, he just wants to star as Joe Exotic. He doesn't want to direct it.
No, but I'm giving him shit for wanting, like, he directed Chips. I'm like, who's giving this guy a budget, right? Like, who's giving, like, why is Dak Shepard, like, and I'm just hating right now, because I don't know. What if he, like, he probably went, like, Juilliard, and he's, like, a fucking crazy director, and but, right, I'm just saying, like, this guy's, all he's ever, like, his biggest, most popular thing has been probably Idiocracy, or, like, Employee of the Month with fucking Dane Cook.
Oh, I remember that one. That wasn't bad.
Without a Paddle. Like, it's like trash movies, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, trash after trash after trash. With the exception of Idiocracy. That was a great movie.
I mean, Without a Paddle, that's a rough one to defend.
Right. They're all rough like that. And he only did, like, wasn't he in Kangaroo Jack or something?
Dude, Kangaroo with Anthony Anderson.
Yeah, my point is, like, why is this guy all of a sudden, like, I want to direct? Like, you? Weren't you that shitty guy in that shitty movie? But I'm married to Kristen Bell? Okay.
Some straight-to-DVD movie called, like, Going Frog Wild. He's surrounded by frogs. He's like, these too many frogs.
No, yeah, I don't, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, why, why? I don't get it. Why? Why is this guy getting the opportunities?
Sorry, I'm just trying to imagine fake Dak, like, titles for Dak Shepard, like, Island Time. It's like him in a Hawaiian shirt with like a
Honestly, I hate shows like Tiger King now because even though our show's popular, I'm tired of like crazy like meth white crazy people. Like, you know what I mean? There's so many of those shows, right? Like, if you don't want to,
the first one I watched. So, yeah,
but I'm saying like if it's not this one, it's fucking the other crazy show,
making a murder.
Or the other crazy show about the crazy white guy who did meth, or fucking what's the
they got the Waco one that just came out.
My point is, there's so many, right? I'm tired. I'm like, it's a played out storyline of the fucking crazy white guy on meth who did crazy shit. I'm like, boring. Show me the Asian guy who goes ape shit. That's what I want to see. I want to see the fucking Asian.
So you think like Trevor from GTA is becoming like a stereotypical character.
That's like that's what all these documentary series are like based on now. It's Trevor from Grand Theft Auto 5.
Actually, Joe Exotic is Joe Exotic meth, fuck dudes.
Mm-hmm.
I guess he didn't eat people. That was good.
I mean, maybe he did. You don't know.
I mean, he supposedly he murdered a lot of tigers behind him.
Guilty till proven innocent, or as they say, something like that.
That would be great if that kid, the YouTube kid I was talking about, was just like, Jiblets, today we're doing this trick. I'm gonna do the flying elbow drop into the tiger pit. And just goes and like just lands in there.
Oh, dude. I saw a video the other day of this like family like on safari in Africa, and the dad gets out of the car to like get a closer look at the lions, and they just maul this dude in front of his family. It's the fucking saddest video. And in my mind, like, yeah, you're sad because this dude is getting murdered in front of his family or killed. Not murdered because it's a lion, right? But like, my thing is like, why did you get out of the car? Like, why? Why? Did you have some mental like health issues, or like maybe you shouldn't have been in the car in the first place? If not, that's nature's way of saying, well, this guy shouldn't exist anymore. Maybe let his kid out too, so we can close that gene pool off real quick.
Yeah, everyone in there just thought that guy was a douchebag. Like, I fucking hate Roy.
Did this guy get out? It's like people injecting themselves with like Clorox.
Yeah.
And like Lysol. I'm like, dude, don't warn those people. Did you see that Lysol like had a warn? They were like, please do not inject. I'm like, no, don't warn those people.
Yeah, just
let them fucking that problem take care of itself. Have those morons just die of fucking injecting Lysol. You don't gotta tell people like, hey, like, you think Smith & Wesson CEO is like, please do not shoot yourself in the face.
I mean, cigarettes have to put the warning. Maybe Lysol have to expand the warning to also, instead of like, do not spray in eyes.
When does it stop? What if you have to start for like, all right, stop cutting your head off with DVDs. This is a warning that DVD should not be used to cut your head on. Right? Like, when is this time? When are you going to be like,
please
stop.
don't put the Lysol in your ass and let your friend shoot at it, and let Joe Exotic shoot at it with a revolver.
Every single
That's
product.
just on the...
Yeah, every single product has a warning like that. Please do not use this paper to roll crack and smoke it and die.
Actually, there probably is something like that on the... For tobacco use only, like shit, like rap say, or well, they I don't know if they do now because weed's legal here, but like, because in Connecticut, like right, because I live near the border of Connecticut and Massachusetts, and like there was commercials on the radio for this place called Snapdragons right over the border, and it was like I've been there, and it's just a place that sold weed paraphernalia, and they were just like, you know, we got pipes, we got, or what is, you know, he's like. We got lighters, we got smokers, we got pipes, we got water pipes. They couldn't call it a bong, they'd call it a water pipe. Water pipe. Like after just listing all the like silicon water pipes, glass water pipes, we've got, you know, and then at the end they're like, for tobacco use only. Like it's clearly like if you.
It's the dumbest shit ever. Like you buy fucking toilet paper, please do not sodomize anybody with this toilet paper. Toilet paper goes around your anus, not aggressively into your anus.
That would be funny. All those like anus-related product labels are because of Joe Exotic. It's just like, yeah, we're gonna put this up the old dang ass here.
I will never anally recover from this. I wish I was rich where I could just hire him to say that around me. Just like when people just like at the grocery store and people are like, that'll be $14.98, and I'd be like, Joe, I will never financially be able to recover from this.
Yeah, you're just getting your plate of teriyaki. It's like, yeah, just $6.75. You're like, Mr. Exotic.
I will never financially be able. $6.95. That's a good deal.
Yes. Because did you see he's feeding people expired Walmart meat?
No.
Yeah, because also.
Oh, yeah, because he used that meat to like feed the tigers, right?
Yeah, but also he would let part of the documentary shows his employees. He'd let his employees have first crack because he didn't like have a cafeteria. So you see him like grabbing like.
If you want to eat that stuff, it's up to you.
He'd let them get first crack at it. Then you see him like he just opens an expired container of Oscar Mayer bologna and he's just feeding it to the psych.
His workers are jumping in the cage like, oh, it's my bologna. Yes. He's like, I will never financially be able to recover from this.
Not the worker. He had no family because he got one of the slices of bologna. Now that one of the tigers will starve.
Oh, man.
I don't want to rub it in too much, but could you imagine a young Joe Exotic? He's got like his first tiger. He's like, I need an environment for this. Just puts it in the empty fish tank in the middle of the
That'll be my dumbass. Punch Exotic. Dude, we should start our own zoo.
I mean that.
Right? What would you have? I have people in it.
Oh, just straight up human beings.
I mean, you could just do like.
He didn't leave me much room.
I feel like
trying to top that.
You could legalize that, right? Like you can make it how like I used to work at.
Slavery's illegal.
Well, I mean, they'll be there, you know, on their own.
You're paying them.
Yeah,
but they don't get to go home.
No, they're gonna go home at the end of the day when the zoo's closed, right? It's like.
Oh, alright. I thought you'd be keeping them in the cages permanently.
No, I think it would be like I picture like. Have you ever gone to like a haunted house or like one of those theme parks, like scary theme parks?
Yeah.
It'd be like that. So like, oh, here we have a computer programmer in his natural habitat, and it's just like a guy getting paid to like
pretend to
like living in like a.
But he's typing like
exactly. Like here we have a doctor, and it's a guy pretending to be a doctor and shit. I think that'd be a cool zoo.
He's doing like
just different things you can have. Like here we have a rapist. He's just banging on the windows.
He puts like an Alka-Seltzer in his mouth and drinks some water, so there's like foam coming out, and he looks crazed. Like this is Abraham Lincoln. Hello, kids.
We've preserved his body for hundreds of years.
But clearly, I mean, that would kind of just be like Colonial Williamsburg, except a little grimmer.
I've never been to Colonial Williamsburg. Any fun?
I haven't either, but I mean, I know it's people dress up like the old days to walk around.
I dress up like the old days of being naked. Caveman days.
Oh. Yeah, you could have one guy pretend to be a caveman, just penis hanging out.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there for Halloween. Like, what are you dressed up as? A felony? Just walking around. Just naked. What are you supposed to be? A sodomizer? You don't look like one. Oh yeah.
Just walking around on Halloween with like a hockey mask and like a butcher knife,
And a
just
boner.
completely nude. Yeah, like, take a fucking
It's a
Viagra.
boner. Like, what are you
Knocking
supposed
on
to be,
door.
mister? Your mother's relief?
Just knocking on doors to get candy, and people being like, ah! And you're like, it's a costume.
Relax.
Come on.
It's
Jesus.
just it's not even a real boner.
Looks pretty for you. She's like, can I just have the candy?
Yeah, you gotta get out my boner.
If you've got one of the little pumpkin buckets, like
Hanging from his dick. They gotta put their hands in there. Thanks, mister.
just trying to like
Happy Halloween, kids.
she's trying to hold it above and just drop it in without touching your dick, but you're waving it
God.
around, so it's like a carnival game. It misses, it hits the floor, you're like, again. Louis C.K. pops in. He's like, I invented that, kid. I'm suing you for copyright.
Louis is. I thought Louis was the guy.
Oh,
I thought he was the one who had the pumpkin on his dick. And he was like, back in my day, we didn't used to go trick or treating. We would just go around the
All
neighborhood.
this stand-up's about his kids, right?
He did a lot of stuff about his kids.
I mean, that's it. Like, I feel like you're infringing on Jim Gaffigan's. Like, although he
all do
does
that
so
shit.
much stand-up about food. He has like a
They
new
all
one
do.
about like what the bacon. But there's the Hot Pocket one. The
But they
bacon
all do
bits one.
they all do shit about their kids and their.
Yeah.
The last Bert Kreischer one was all about his kids. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, all the young comics I see like suck though. Like, cause what is it? I watched the Ilana Glazer special on Amazon. She's
You don't
in
like
that
it?
show, bro. It was pretty bad, man.
Yeah. Oh, I'm thinking of Elena Schlesinger.
I haven't seen her new one.
She's
yet.
hilarious. I saw her
I
live.
haven't really seen her shit.
And then I saw like one of her old specials, and then I saw the new one she did, like Bridezilla or something. It's called. I forgot what it's called. It's something about like being a bride.
All right.
It was good. She's really hot too.
Yeah, that's well, because it's funny. Like I remember like seeing she came on my radar when I went to the Netflix like browse like stand up comedy screen, and her special war paint is just her nude with like I think doing the hair covering your like breast maxim thing and just like with like paint out like. But she's just completely nude. I'm like, damn, who's that hot blonde?
But my thing
on
is like,
stand?
why does that have to be your like? I get it, right? For sure, his publicist is. Like,
I mean, it stood out. Everyone
no,
else is
I
just.
get it, 100%.
every other
Her
Netflix,
career has
yeah.
skyrocketed because of that. But my thing is like, really, like, how do you like say like you're a comedian, your stand-up special is gonna? How about I'm picturing you naked, and you're like, I love it, right? Like,
I mean, she is hot.
oh, she's so hot, but I'm saying that has nothing to do with being
Well, it
funny.
also stands out because every other stand-up special is just like,
I want to
"And
see.
it's time for you to shut up."
I want to see like a Zach Galifianakis one, or like
Where he's
a Ralphie
nude.
May where he's nude and just like wearing
A fluffy?
yeah,
Is it
fluffy,
fluffy one where he's
fluffy,
nude?
yeah, just like parodying it. More paint too, even more paint.
Yeah, that's what it could be called, more paint. But he's just got it all over his stomach and like.
I'll be
But it
like-
says like whatever one of his bits is. I forget.
Joey Diaz, he's pretty fat.
I don't think he would do that though.
You
I
don't
feel
think he would?
I don't think he would get nude and put paint on.
Have you seen that movie, The Longest Yard?
No, is he?
He's
in
in there. Yeah, he's in there without a shirt a lot. He
Really?
does it. I think he would. Joey
Alright.
Diaz gets nude a lot, dude. Like in public and like.
Is
yeah.
he one of those comics that like he's a big
He's
fat
like-
guy that
yeah,
loves to get nude?
Yeah, or
Like,
not,
that's the type.
he's a big fat dude who doesn't care what he looks like naked.
Alright.
So he's just like, I don't care, cocksucker. My belly covers my balls anyway, dog. You can't even see shit, nothing. Show with the fucking Negro, dog. Show with the monkey.
I tell you. One time the school bus expanded in my ass and I didn't even explode. That's how fat I am.
I would love to see that episode of Magic School Bus.
Where they go
Going
Joey
to Joey Diaz. You got like cigarette butts in there. Like, look at the old vials of Coke.
This is fascinating. Cocaine usually digests in the bloodstream. But we were finding a mountain of it in the anus. I shove it up there, dog. That way it gets you fucked up quicker, dog.
That's a real thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, cocaine in the asshole.
Oh, because I've heard of that with like people doing that with like beer, booze. Like
No, it's a
putting
real
it in-
thing. Because I guess because
Makes sense.
your liver, your kidneys, one of those organs don't filter it, right? Or all your organs don't filter it. That's what your organs do. They have like function, I guess. And then when you put them up your butthole, it's like the reverse. It's the reverse. It's the reverse.
You're
Or
getting
it's
right to the.
It's already
the
in there.
source.
Like, wait a minute. Nobody cleaned you yet?
Oh,
Nope.
man.
Oh man, I'm gonna get fucked up. Miss Frizzle's got to see this.
one of the kids like creeps down the window of the school bus, just grabs some of the cocaine, like, oh.
Or it could be they
Smells like shit.
They go up somebody's butt, and one of the kids has cocaine in his pocket, and they don't know why the patient is like,
he's
getting really high. They're like, what's going on? Well, it turns out somebody snuck cocaine on the bus.
It cuts to like Joey Diaz in one of the doctor's gowns in a doctor's office, like sitting on the tissue, being like, I don't know what's happening. It's like someone put heroin in mine. He's shaking like.
Explosion in itself.
It's Frizzle, what's
He's
that?
just shitting in a urinal.
But instead of liquid shit, it's just cocaine coming out of his ass.
In the magic school bus.
Yeah.
Well, kids, heard you learned a thing or two about drugs today.
Yeah.
We sure did, Miss Frizzle.
All the kids are just geeking out. They're just like...
They're all high on
coke.
Yeah, dog.
Miss Frizzle, I got an idea for a sandwich shop. I'm going to open a sandwich shop downtown, and it's going to be here's my business plan.
Just do it like...
Oh, man.
All the kids be like, I'm going to direct my own movie.
Dude, I think it's hard to top Joey Diaz having Miss Frizzle go in his asshole.
Yeah, we got
How
about...
much time?
We got an hour and a half.
That's pretty good. I'm good. I'm good. If I'm being honest, I wanted to end it like 30 minutes ago.
We got some pretty good
But we got
ones
some good stuff after.
Yeah. All right. See you next week, folks.
I really like all the anal stuff.